Hello and welcome. My name is Dominique Lee.
And I'm Belle, and welcome to Two Queens. 20 questions.
20 questions.
But we might not get to all of them.
Absolutely. Tara, it is so fun being here. We have so much to talk about. We have a whole fishbowl full of questions. Are you excited?
I'm pretty excited to read and answer some questions.
Excellent. Well, let's give the people of Philadelphia what they want. Let's get to some questions. Do you mind if I go first?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. We'll pick a good one here for you. Hold on one second. All right, very good. Well, our first question for the wonderful Belle is, what would you tell a family who isn't supportive of their children's choice to be a drag queen?
Tell the family?
Yeah, what would you tell the family who isn't supportive of their children's choice to be a drag queen?
I would tell the family that regardless of their feelings, their child is going to be who their child wants to be, and trying to stifle them for your own sake will only hold them back in life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. My father was more upset that I played the recorder than I did drag, so it's no big deal to me. All right, I'm excited. I'm prepared. Okay. I'm ready. I'm focused.
Where do you belong?
Where do I belong? Like geographically?
Possibly geographically, possibly existentially.
Oh, existentially. Well, I'm not even going to go into that. It's only a 20-minute segment. So I belong with the weirdos, with the funny girls, with the people that aren't obsessed with their looks and put forth a lot of... Belle. I'm with people that really believe in themselves and believe that comedy is a cure-all for stuff like that. So I'm a fun girl. So I love people that are funny. So that's where I belong, with my weirdos and funny people.
Very cute.
Yeah, what about you? Where do you think you belong?
I'm definitely like the artsy type.
Yeah.
I'm more of an introvert, but kindness and artistic minds are where I think I thrive.
Yeah. And supermodels.
And supermodels.
And supermodels,
yeah, the
of
90s.
Course. Very good. Oh, this is a good one. This is good. So, Tara, do you have any coming out advice?
Coming out advice. So I'm someone who's come out at least 3 different times.
Wow.
First I came out as a gay man. First I came out as bisexual.
Okay.
Then I came out as a gay man.
Yeah.
Turns out I was bisexual because I'm not a man. I came out as non-binary to my mom a couple months ago. I think the thing about coming out is that you're always sort of coming out. You're never really done, whether it be because your identity is still evolving or just because societal norms don't always line up with our queer identities.
Wow. That's amazing. I'm as deep as a puddle. So my advice is, don't forget that when you're coming out, you've had time to process these thoughts. And if you're telling somebody for the first time, you might want to give them a little bit more time to get used to it. So if your first response isn't the one you're looking for, that doesn't mean that you should give up. You should always have an open door of communication. That's how I feel.
I like that.
Yeah? All right, hit me with a question. I'm ready. I'm good.
I got you. Come on, gloves.
It's the gloves.
Was your family supportive of your career path?
Was my family supportive of my career path? Yeah. Coming out to them as a drag queen was pretty much the same as me coming out to them as a gay man myself. They wanted to make sure that it was something that took, and that it wasn't just a phase. But then once they saw me like getting more involved and investing a lot of time, energy, and money in it, they were all very proud. And I'm happy to say that all 4 of my parents, because I have 2 biological parents and 2 step-parents, have been to some of my shows, yes. And I'm very excited because my grandmother, who just turned, she's going to kill me, 89 years old, I think, maybe 90. She's old. And that's coming for me. She's coming to my next drag show, so I'm really excited to that. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of generations of my family at my drag show. So I'm really excited. I'm very blessed. Unfortunately, I know that's not always the case. But speaking of my experiences, I am very blessed for my family, and I'm so lucky to have it. So I'm very excited.
Yeah,
thank you. Very good. Well, your question, I'm very excited about it, is how long have you been a performer?
My drag story's an interesting, funny story. I first started when I was 17, so I've been doing drag for about 5 years. I started drag before I graduated high school, but I didn't start performing until I was 19 when I was 21.
Right.
And then this January, on my actual 21st birthday, I've been performing for about 9 months, I guess I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I like to tell people I've been performing for 18 years, which isn't the case. I performed for about 1 year when I was 21, but then the guys I liked didn't want to date a drag queen, so I quit drag for 18 years. And I met a guy, I got married, and then after we got married, I was like, I want to do drag, so, because I knew it would cost him if he wanted to leave.
Locked him in,
yeah. I trapped him, it was fantastic.
Absolutely.
It was very good, yeah.
So your question, it's on a big piece of paper.
Oh,
Are you excited about that?
I'm very excited.
What's something you really love about yourself?
Oh my gosh. Well, check out my hat. I don't know, like that's something I absolutely adore. No, I love the fact that I do use comedy as a sword and shield. I have pretty quick wit, and I really love to make people laugh, even if they're having a really bad day or going through some really bad situations. But I love the comedy part of me, and I'm so lucky to have it because it's gotten me out of some really dark times.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm just very blessed, so I'm very lucky. What about you? What do you love about yourself? Besides how gorgeous you look all the time, my goodness.
This old mug. I've done a lot of introspective work the past 2 years. So the thing that I am most proud of myself for is I think there's room at the table for everybody, pretty much. I like to say that kindness is first, and kindness is not always conditional. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people fully realize that and realize how important kindness is in communities like this.
And I think it's very important what you said, that there's room for everybody at the table, because drag and performing as in drag, it's for everybody. Like there's not just one certain type of person that can do it. So I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely. Let's move on to your question. I don't think we're going to get through all 20 of these. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, well, this is good, Miss. I've done a lot of introspective work. Have you ever experienced burnout, and why or how?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm glad I got this question.
I'm glad you did too.
I experienced burnout really for like 9 months to a year before I turned 21. I've been working full-time since I was 17 years old. I was in college right at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot between mental health and the world.
Yeah.
I experienced burnout, and I had to take that time to recuperate, and I came back when I turned 21.
And look at you now.
Stronger than ever.
Yeah,
Thank
fabulous.
you.
Fabulous in every way, absolutely. I haven't experienced burnout in drag. Yes, I do have a heavy workload when it comes to drag because I'm very lucky to be booked and make my own opportunities and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely. Everybody gets down in the dumps. The problem is, the solution is not to let it overwhelm you, and just make sure you keep your head above water. Because, you know, it's very important to support and listen and care about LGBTQIA+ people, because we are very emotional, sensitive, deep people. We do do a lot of introspective work. So I think it's very important to be supportive and stuff like that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you're good. I like you. All right, hit me with a question, sis.
I got you. I got you.
I think this is going to be our last. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we're like this a lot.
What does equality look like, Dominique?
Oh my goodness. Well, equality is, I think you actually nailed it in your last answer. There's room for everybody at the table. There's no right or wrong way to do drag, to perform, to be a gay person, to be a non-binary person. That's what equality is. Once we realize that we're all in this together, and we should all support each other and raise each other up as a community, I think that's when we're going to hit equality. I'm going to keep my answer short because I know you're smarter than me. So why don't you tell us what you think equality is?
I think a short and sweet answer is that drag is a window into equality.
Yeah.
I think that all of us want to fight for the same thing, and want to see better in the world and see positive change.
That's a brilliant. I'm gonna fight for you, gal. You're one of the good ones. I absolutely love you. We've had so much fun here. Tara, why don't you tell them goodbye and say anything fun about yourself?
So I have been Tara Belle. You can follow me on any social media at I'm Tara Belle.
Yeah.
I'll just be around.
Yeah.
Looking pretty. What about you?
Oh my goodness. Well, my name is Dominique Lee, and you can find me on Instagram at itismedlee. And you can follow me all there. All my shows are there. And I hope to see you out there. Taboo's a great spot. I have a lot of shows there. Hope to see you. Tara, you're going to be at my next show?
Absolutely.
I love that. Thank you so much for having us. We've had a great time. My name is Dominique Lee.
And I'm Tara Belle.
Bye.
Bye.